Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to get started on the Cosmic Legion's Outpost Zaxxius Tusk Pilot. Now, we have this candy painted red pilot that uses the Tusk-like uniform, and you got to understand, I love red, so that's why I'm doing this. I've already covered this similar body type, but I'm doing it because I want to take pictures of candy painted red, and it's selfish of me, so I'm just going to do it. But yeah, here we are with that body. We have everything kind of slimmed down and off of it, so we can talk about it in the accessories and you can make your configurations, but I like it. The candy red paint is really nice. We have our beautiful helmets. We have our beautiful looks. Now, we already know that these are single jointed. We already know our articulation composition, but if you don't know, let's go over that very quickly. We have a head and neck, look up and down, right? We can hit a T pose, but we are on single joints, and that is to allow for that modular kit bashing that we all love doing. We have forearm movement. Then we have gauntlet swivel, and I actually hold that. As you can see, the gauntlets can swivel as well. We have hands that are on horizontal pegs. We have that reverse ball joint engineering. This I actually really like because I like the idea that this simulates the ab crunch without getting rid of any of the sculpt. It's very nice. Our belt can wiggle around, give you that extra movement. No drop downs, but you can get your leg up easily to 90 degrees. You have a thigh swivel. We have a single joint going down, and as you can see, I heated it up because the candy red paint really does stick, so you have to be careful with that. The one thing I am going to worry about is that with candy red paints, if you leave them out in the sun, as you can see, I have this beautiful sunlight giving me all this beautiful indoor lighting. If you leave it out in the sun too long, it will fade your painting. That is something that I worry about, which is why I bought a few of these. But I think I'm going to be in a good spot because I don't leave these guys out in the sunlight too long. So then we have our forward ankle movement, as well as generous ankle pivot, rotating inward and outward, right? These are one of my favorite figures to kit bash out of the cosmic stuff, because if you wanted something to like fight aliens but look alien, this is it. If you wanted a cosmic fighter or space pilot, this is it. If you wanted just stuff that really works, what you have going on with cosmic sword and sorcery, like a John Carter Mars deal or some Dune stuff, also fits. So it's really working for me. The only difference between a regular pilot and these guys not a pilot, but like Sligo Riz. Sligo Riz has hands with 5 fingers. This guy has 3. So be aware. It's more like in line with the sentries that were gray and not black. Black was from the technician. It was gray. Wow, why can't I remember? Well, I'll get around to it. Oh, white. It was that pearl white. So yeah. Here we are with it. So now we're going to talk about the accessories. And one of the cool things is that you can actually still pop this lens off. Let me see if I can. Yep, I don't have no nail, but look at that beautiful visor. Like, I love this paint job. And we all know I can't paint, which is why I love stuff like this. Pretty much doing the job for me. If you have any of the compatible parts, like stuff that came with Sligo Riz and things like that, they are compatible with this helmet piece and things like that. Because, you know, they're all modular. They share parts. So, without further ado, we're going to go jump into the accessories and talk about the configurations you can make. So let's get to it. So as you know, with our accessories, we can make different configurations. So let's talk about some of those things. One of them is going to be our chest plate, which will allow you for a different look. Let's pop the head off very quickly. I'm gonna rotate that neck so it looks good. This just connects in, leans over, and it actually connects into the chest, see? So no issues there, and it really doesn't hinder too much articulation. Just probably the forward one, but the backwards, the reverse ab crunch is actually working just fine. As you can see, it protects your neck. That's what the Wu-Tang would want you to do. And then we can just pop this on. And now we have a beautiful look here. There are 2 socket ports here that I actually had in a different configuration for the backpack connector. But you can actually take these, right? And pop this here and one in the arm, like tubages. Wow, I keep making up words. I gotta stop that. But all words are made up. That's what Thor said, and he was right. So here we have a fuselage like tube-like for the fuel lining, or maybe apparatus for breathing, or anything like that. So you can do it this way, or you can pop this here. We can take one. We can pop our peg piece here for the back, right? We can peg it into the back. We can actually plug it into the back of the body, so you can have a sort of apparatus there for your belt to breathe in, or you can plug one into the side here. There are a lot of options for this, and it's really cool to kind of get a different perspective and look because everybody's configuration is going to be a little different. What I am going to do though is I'm going to show you a different configuration. Say you don't want this chest plate apparatus for your pilot, you can just pop this off. You will get 2 shoulder pads. So if you wanted a fully armored one, or whether you wanted a normal pilot and you just wanted some shoulder armor, you could do it this way as well, or you can fully load it out. So you could just be a normal pilot with some shoulders, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Or again, like I said, you can put this right back on, literally have it sit over, and you can be fully decked out and fully armored for a high stakes, I don't know, you can do a heist, you can do a space race, whatever it is you want to do, you can do it. There's also a really cool insignia here on it, so that's really nice. Same on the other side. So yeah, if you want to fully load it out, you can. If not, that's totally fine. You will get an alternative head, the Xenos head for our pilot. This now makes sense why he has 3 fingers. You will get 2 extra hands. Those will be able to hold weapons as you wish. Actually have one of the hands here with the blaster, our smaller sidearm blaster. It comes with a porthole here because you will get 2 types of clear pegs that will allow you to attach to the side. So let's say you wanted to attach one here as a sidearm. It could sit here on the side. There's also a smaller one that actually sits a little bit better. So the smaller one makes it seem like it just kind of sits there magnetically. And I think that's a cool feature. Like I said, the other hand. And we have the smaller peg in comparison to the larger one. You will get a small sightline little mini rocket launcher. You could put this on the forearm as well. Again, several ways to protect your neck. The Woo would love this. Then we have our large blaster. Whether this shoots red beams or blue beams, that's up to your discretion. And then we will have a hologram. So you can check coordinates and map things out. These will also plug into the sidearm. So yeah, that about wraps up the accessories. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab some other Legions and some other stuff so you can size comparison it out. See how you guys feel about the line. So in the meantime, I'll see you guys in all of half a second. Later. So now we're in size comparisons. Let us compare quickly to some other Cosmic Legions. Let's get to it. Here we are, the 2.0 style body, also from the new Outpost Zaxxius. Then we have Alter. Again, all of these are technically, they're native to their races, but they're Xenos to somebody else, right? So here we are with the size comparisons. 2.0 body, not that much smaller, but still smaller. This guy being a new style body, much, much taller, being a Greyborn. And now you have those different types. One of those things I like, and the reason why I even started size comparisons a long, long time ago, is that not all of us are the same size. So it's really nice to see those differences in scales actually show. Here we are with the Dragon Man, right? Big old Dragon Man. This is the Ogre scale in both Cosmic and Mythic Legions. Next up we have, I think this really work as a Cosmic scale stuff. Here we are with Mezco's Olomaruk. I feel like he works well with this here. Then we have Bo-Katan Kryze from Mafex. I feel like this is also important. Space stuff, right? So there's 3 together. Looking pretty good. Olomaruk might have something to go up against. I like that. I like that. Other than Gomez, right? Then we have a Hero Toys Orc. Because, you know, I've been watching a lot of Warhammer. Then we have a Spiro Toys figure. Again, everything is a Xenos to somebody else, if you're not from that world. Next up, we're going to compare to a normal 6-inch Spider-Man. Oh, I totally forgot this one. So, and then we have Lemurian. Oh, no, not Lemurian. This one is Milvanilla. I'm trying to remember all their names. From the Savage Crucible line. So as you can see, all the different sizes prove that you can be bigger, smaller, but you still technically would be around. Now, this one is a bonus one because it's not in scale, but I feel like these guys work well. This is a Terminator armor from 1/18 scale Joy Toy. So that means when you want to do something like have monsters that look bigger than these guys, you can actually use Cosmic Legions as well. So you have choices and chances. And last but not least, super duper bonus, my main man Ichigo making an appearance as usual. Looking really good. Stunning, you boy. So yeah, I feel like this really works in terms of mixing up your lines, having a lot of creativity, most of all having fun. So it's one of those things where if you enjoy this or other lines, you enjoy mix matching, why not get your money's worth and let your imagination roam free? Most of all, I hope you're being good to yourself and be good to others. And as always, please be good, do good. Drink water, guys. Later.